Hello guys, it's Jonathan back with another video today. We're basically one more day away from the end of the month, and that's fine. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be reviewing scary movies. I will. I'm going to be watching scary movies all year round. That's what I do. I know it's kind of weird, but it's just what I am. Um, Before I start this review, this movie I'm going to review today, it's no surprise what you want to know what I'm talking about. But I I would review this tomorrow, but because it didn't have tomorrow's a weekend, and I'll probably be busy, like watching scary movies, eating popcorn, spending time with family, possibly doing some work. I thought I'd review it right now. Um, movie. So yeah, it's been but the movie I wanted to review today is John Carpenter's Halloween, the 1978 classic movie that reignited the slasher genre. Okay, this movie wasn't the first slasher. We had Black Christmas, we had Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we even had Last House on the Left, even Bay of Blood and Psycho. But this movie was basically the first movie to do the whole tropes of the slasher genre, basically. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it wasn't. There was no like, yeah, that is its own trope and all that, but that didn't do the trope of sex. See, that wasn't about teenagers trying to have sex, or there was no smoking, there was no drinking, there was no anyone involved in foreplay. These were just a bunch of people going to visit a cemetery to visit a grave. It's a grave robbing in Texas, and they happened to come across his house. They fell victim to Leatherface and his family. So yeah, basically what it was. See, they weren't stupid teenagers, but this one did it. This one did the whole if you're uncovered, if you take your clothes off and you die, if you have sex, you die. If you smoke and drink, you die. If you're an asshole, you die, and all that. And if you don't do any of that, if you're pure and um, you survive. So that's what this movie did. And the fact that they put it on a holiday, Halloween, the spookiest night of the year, is pretty cool. It was an idea for Mustafa Akkad, the grandfather, the guy who has the name of all these movies. He came up with the idea. It was originally titled Babysitter Murders. It had a 92%, has like a 96% Rotten Tomatoes, which is really good. It spawned a franchise, which is I love. I love this franchise. My favorite franchise of all time. My favorite horror movie of all time. The score by John Carpenter is iconic. It's great. Um, the fact that he wrote this score within like 4 days is awesome. This movie is not really bloody at all. Like, there's some nudity, but it's not explicit. The very same year we had Experience on the Grave, which had explicit nudity and it was blood and all that. But this movie is awesome. This movie is a classic. Like I said, this wasn't the first one. Black Christmas was technically the first true slasher. Black Christmas. This movie basically got influence from Black Christmas. But a lot of people they acknowledge this more because it's spawned its own franchise. But, it's a good movie. I love it. Michael Myers is one that is, of course, an iconic figure in horror history. He's a boogeyman. He scared a lot of people. This movie scared a lot of people. It made people afraid of the dark. It made people afraid to walk home by themselves. It made people afraid. It made people lock their doors and not be outside at night. That's basically what movies do. It's rated R. Like, okay, I get it. Back in the '70s and they didn't have PG-13 rating. That's fine. Like, it could pass for a PG-13 rated movie, but I'm glad with it being rated R. It makes it just rated R just for like the nudity it has, but it's not really explicit nudity. Um, but yeah, a perfect movie to watch on Halloween. The perfect movie. People can. It was also Trick or Treat, Creep Show, Rocky Horror, and all that. But this movie is perfect. I'll say do this with a double feature with Black Christmas. Because Black Christmas and this movie are basically the same, but basically it's created its own franchise. Um, like even John Carpenter, he got influence from Bob Clark, Black Christmas. So this week, I want to watch this on Halloween tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish out Halloween night with this movie. Well, I'm also gonna watch Black Christmas before that. But yeah, this movie isn't too bad. This movie is really good. Um, like with every classic movie that got remade, I didn't mind the remake of Rob Lowe. I'll get to that. Um, This movie's really good. And it was a film debut of Jamie Lee Curtis. Really good. John Carpenter is like he's one of my favorite directors, my top 10 favorite directors. And this score is one of my favorite scores. Top 10, like top 5. This movie is my number 1 all-time favorite movie of all time. I love that poster right there. Look at that. Iconic poster. See, you see right there the screaming face. That's awesome. But I love it. This movie's awesome. This is a perfect movie to watch for Halloween. They show this movie is so special. People say, oh, Friday 13 is better. Yeah. But does Friday 13 come to theaters does Friday 13 get released in theaters every year? No, it doesn't. This one gets released in theaters at least 3 days in October every year. Yeah, this movie gets released in theaters every year. That's how special it is. They should do that with Black Christmas, but yeah, this movie kicked the door open for slasher movies, including Friday the 13th. But this is what started it all. But need I say more? This movie's awesome. Okay, guys, that was my look into John Carpenter's Halloween, 1978 classic. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, guys, on any video requests I put. So stay safe, guys. Happy Halloween. I know this COVID thing fucked everything up, but stay safe. Have a happy Halloween. Stay inside. If you're gonna go places, just keep your hands to yourself. Keep 6 feet apart, and stay out of trouble. And careful crossing those streets. Till next time, guys.